5. 5, 3. Left. 10, 9. Left, 9. Game to Offiong. Second game, Offiong to serve, Lovo. 1 love. 1 off. 2, 1. One, 3. One, 4. 5, 1. Six, 1.
Come on, come on! Vamos! Come on!
9, 7. 2, 7. 7, 3. 8, 3. 4, 8. 5, 8. 9, 5. 9, 6. 6, 10. 7, 10. 10, 8.
Yes, she celebrates on after taking a very crucial point there to seal the first set for herself. This was the second set of the game. 1-1 between Offiong and all the way from Tunisia. No loss so far. Adding on, trying to add on another set is a very crucial match here. Whoever wins this game goes straight into the Olympics. We are at the semi-finals here. Very crucial stage. A win here takes you straight to Paris for the Olympics. The coach there, yes, trying to give her advice. National coach of Team Nigeria, giving Offiong there some bit of advice. She has a lot of experience there on her side. Very fast and crucial game that we are facing today afternoon. Join to you in the commentaries, Isaac here, all the way from Uganda, and yes, the umpire calls for them to go back straight onto the table. Now that the sets are even here, and we're anticipating it for another more exciting game to start here. The umpire calls for the start of the service, and she starts off with the service. Gassi with the second service. Yes, Offiong has just taken off Pave Nangozi at the quarterfinals there. That forehand placement down the line there. A very good play by Offiong. Gassi Fadwa to receive the service. Yes, the placement down the line straight to her backhand there. We're witnessing a very interesting game here as well. Gassi Fadwa with the service. The placement there, backhand, becoming a little bit more exciting with the placements there in the corner by both players. One for you, one for me. A little bit of back spin there in the service, followed by the top spin from her forehand. Some placement, I think, to her it is the loophole. However, we have seen those Nigerians with a ferocious forehand, powerful as well. 3 points separating the two beautiful players. Yes, we are into the game of our semi-finals. A lot of courage being displayed by both players right now. Starts off with that back spin there, a long service as well, and she fails to give it a little bit of a top spin there to put back onto the table. Gassi Fadwa. Oh, she tries that chop block there. Tries to push it back onto the table. A little bit of surprise. I think they caught her quite off guard. Oh, her forehand has been working from the very beginning. Gassi Fadwa having no loss at all from the very beginning till now. The placement worked the very first 4 times. Tries it this other time, however, goes straight out. A little bit of creativity here increasing on the table by Offiong with the services. They are trying to narrow the gap. However, she gives in yet another 2 points to Gassi Fadwa all the way from Tunisia, bringing the live entertainment here straight in Kigali. Gassi with the service. Oh, yes, that sidestep and the forward movement and play by Gassi Fadwa. Yes, she started off by losing the very first set. However, seems to be doing quite exceptionally well here. Oh, forehand plays there, but tries to push it on a little bit onto back again onto her forehand. Ball touches straight onto the net. She seems to be having quite more fun here, cheering her on. That service seems to be people's favorite there, and especially the Nigerian players, as we witnessed the Quadri playing most of those services. The creativity increases furthermore there by Offiong, taking on yet another crucial point. Gasi Fadwa here with the service. She had moved quite exceptionally well there to have the forehand block. No remorse at all by Gasi Fadwa, trying to seal the very third set there. Eventually, a little bit of frustration shown on Gasi's face there, wiping off the sweat as the pressure increases between the two players, while an immense tension is increasing right there on table number 1. Every time she gives that service, she really expects the ball to come back onto her forehand, and she really fails to put it onto the table there. That placement down the line there, straight onto the edge to seal the scores there. 10-10 between the two players. Gasi Fadwa here with the service. 10-10. Seals the first advantage there between her and Offiong. Seems to be having quite many, not just spectators, but people cheering her on. A lot of frustration being shown here by Gasi Fadwa. Doesn't expect quite the talent. She's very confident. A good player she is. Yes, and she seals yet again another advantage there. Sealing the very second set for herself, having an advantage of over one full set. A lot of action there.
Well, I joined here. It's Karamagi Steven, and yes. So, fourth set, Offiong with the service up against Fadwa. Gasi. Offiong taking her sweet time to attack that ball. Gasi here trying with the backhand placement all the way to Offiong's forehand, but yes, there is quite a little bit of a miscalculation here with the spin in that ball end. Oh, beautiful placement here down the line. That moment you're expecting the ball to go to the backhand, but well, properly delivered to the forehand. 3 receiving, love serving. Oh, the frustration from Gasi. receiving love for Edem. Yes, the point-winning streak is still on. Fodwa still looking at putting the first point on the scoreboard. Edem Offiong with 6 love again. 6 points taken in a row. It's a ladies' game. Ooh. Shall we see an 11-0? Or it's too early to predict. Eyes on the table. And yes, that streak is still on. 8 points. Edem Offiong Gas is still on 0. She tries to play safe. Is Edem Offiong really going to give her one? She doesn't seem like she's willing to give a point to Gassi in the yes-11. Oh, fair play, yeah. Edem Offiong, yes, it does. She's not willing to do the 11-0. Yes, there we are. Gatti here with that 11-1. Beautiful play here. Fair play from Edem Offiong to level up the score to 2-2. And yes, it is the first ladies semi-finals. The winner here proceeds to the final. And yes, if you're in the final, you automatically qualify to go to Paris come a few days now for the 2024 Olympics. And yes, right now we're having 2-2. There's coach Go-To from Nigeria, Edem Offiong with 2, Gashi Fodwa with 2, Tunisia, Edem, Nigeria.
Take them.
2-2 here after Edem Offiong leveling the scores between her and Gassi Fadwa.
With almost beating the opponent 3-0. Sorry, 11 love.
1-4.
We're back in the yes, we are leveling up the score now. 1-1. Gassi not allowing Edem Offiong to leave her again. Apparently, we are seeing a 2-1. Three one. Gassi with the service. Edem Offiong traveling the whole entire table, and yes, the physicality of the queen of yes, that is Nigeria here, traveling the whole table with the forehand. And yes, she's not willing to drop any set. There is a ticket at stake, especially at this level, for receiving one serve. Well placed by Gachi Diagonal. It's a smash that requires one to go all the way down and at least try to lob that ball. If you think you can actually play it back, quite a challenge here. Seafood with the flash right on the Offiong's forehand. Here we are, only 1 point difference here. Tomahawk service forehand here, well read by sorry, that is Gassi Fodwa of Tunisia. And just throws it back to Offiong. Eyes on the ball. Oh, tried to check out her physicality. Fodwa here in the lead, apparently by 1 point. And yes, 2-2 set on the scoreboard. Each point counts, each point matters. Ticket to Paris at stake here. Lollipop. If you're complaining she doesn't like that service, she definitely doesn't like to receive that service. Oh. She saw it coming back again and she had to take a time. She claims it's not being tossed. Ball is in front of you, that's what she says. She's claiming the ball is not being tossed. Net service. Score leveled up to 6 each. It's a best of 7, remember. Fodwa with the service. Well calculated spin here, drop to the backhand and checks out to the forehand as well. Say we are in the lead, 6 serving, receiving 7. We are currently traveling together, sharing of points. The beauty of table tennis. Lollipop forehand here. Impressive. Might give me a lollipop service. Yes, it's quite a deep service. It's a shin in con. Oh, that was a good one there. The ball grips actually the edge of the racket. But yes, she had it in possession. Beautiful placement by Gachi. 1 point difference here. Serving 8, receiving 9. Running service thrown back at her. She tries all the way to place it down the line. Yes, miscalculation of the tables with this end. There we are. Offiong already on game point. And probably, I'd love to guess, lollipop service again. I guessed right. Oh, and there it is for the winner. Yes, it is that particular moment where you've got to use your favorite service that you've seen is giving trouble to the athlete, especially when the athlete complains about that particular service and it's illegal. It is that service that you've got to stick on to see that you win all the points. Look on her face, he looks quite disappointed, especially about that service, wondering what should she do about that lollipop service that we actually see quite famous in the Alexis family, sorry, Lebron family. All the way from France. Said yes, it's giving Fodwa here a hard time.
Quite a famous service, yes, by the Lebron brothers. This is the first time anyone is leading Agassi Fodwa in the games that we have just witnessed, and she's finding it quite weird there. She has been leading the games all the way from the beginning to to where we are now. These are the semi-finals for the Africa Olympic qualifiers. Yes, a little bit of cheering on there as Offiong goes back onto the table to take on what would be the very last set if at all she wins this set. She's ready there, anticipation to win. A little bit of clean off of the side there of the table, trying to reduce the sweat of her hands there to increase the grip there. The forehand grab. Gassi Fadwa joins her in anticipation of what is the 6th set. Lollipop service there again. Straight into the game, getting the very first service and point as well. If you know where your opponent's weakness is, that is the road that you should take, and that is exactly what Offiong is trying to do. Tries on that tomahawk service. You're not the only one who can give out those confusing services. Yes, Gassi Fadwa, brother Gassi from Tunisia serves yet again. Gives in a little bit of spin. The spin coming out of that ball. What an excellent play there by Gassi Fadwa. Offiong with the service. Tries that lollipop service again down the line. However, doesn't even touch the net. Gassi Fadwa cheering on her. She gets 1,000 people cheering. That deceptive forehand there looked like it was going into the forehand. A little bit of confusion by Gassi. The service here by Gassi Fadwa. We can't get enough of those forehands there. But yes, Offiong, those Nigerian players serve it just right from the beginning of the game to the very end. The energy in that hand, like you can witness, comes in handy there with the spin as well. If you're not ready for it, you'll get it rough. And the service there by Gassi Fadwa. Oh. There were over 3 balls that were in the air, and both players decided to just chop them right there. And Offiong started off with that spin there, securing a 2-point advantage. It is a best of 7 here. If Offiong takes on this game, she gains the title there and then of Olympian. Nice play there with the placement by Offiong. It's a little bit of luck there as well as the ball touches the edge of the net there to sail her another point. Very good play by the Nigerian. She's the only female player who apart from the Egyptians, who reached the semi-finals of the Africa Cup. Yes, the rest of the female players were all Egyptians. That is Mariam Hanagoda, and the winner, our own queen, who took on the Africa Cup. That is Din Meshref. Yes, Doto is the one on the touchline there, giving a little bit of advice to Offiong. With the lollipop service here again. Sealing 4 points between her and Gassi Fadwa. Fadwa, a lot of expression being shown on her face there before she serves the ball. The experience said Offiong has a lot in that forehand there of hers. It's not just about the experience but the creativity, and that is what Gussie Fadwa is trying. But Offiong seals yet another crucial point here to increase the gap between her and Gussie Fadwa. 4.8 by Edem. Whoever wins this game will be called straight away an Olympian, because you go straight to Paris. This is the match of the ticket. The lollipop there does it again for Offiong. She just needs to secure just 2 more points there for the ticket to France. I think right now she has images of the Eiffel Tower in her mind, because she's 2 points away from reaching all the way in Paris, city of love. And she reaches the, I can gladly call this the champion point, because, or the ticket point, because
Probably should call it a ticket point because, and yes, Coach Day2 cannot risk that. What he calls for a timeout to cool down. That is Offiong already probably to try to tell her this time where you are apparently at the airport, probably waiting for Brussels or KLM, and you've got to extremely stay focused. It's only 4 points difference, and yes, we've seen players in this particular tournament catch up all the way, taking close to 7+ points, and probably Offiong being told, you already have a ticket, keep it.
Just 1 more point to secure win to France, gain the title there,
and the lollipop.
Offiong is crowned Olympian, straight off to France. She waves a goodbye, and she's going to leave Nigeria and all the Africans soon.
The smile. We'll talk about that smile on her face, naturally, and the beautiful hug, the smiles of the coach, and yes, the tears definitely have to kick in. It is the Paris ticket. The beautiful smile, you just can't stop there. Tears.
Has been crowned an Olympian already. It is the biggest title you can get to any player in any sport. And there she is.
Whatever she's saying, we shall hear it right on the ITTF-Africa page. No. Yes, she already has a ticket to France, and there you are, the big bat. Yes, that forehand. It is a cricket forehand. Quite to impress, yes. That smile on her face.
To show that this is the ticket.
Already?
Anytime soon here. Woo! What a marvelous moment by the Tunisian. She still has a chance to qualify. That is Gussie Fadwa. We have knockouts coming anytime soon. But for Offiong, straight to Paris.
Well, to clarify that, yes, too, the players in the finals qualify automatically to the Olympics, and yes, the one who shall have not proceeded to the finals shall play again a round robin to select one player each. That is one male player and as well as one female player. Listen to the announcer. Well, it is the ITTF-Africa Olympic qualification for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, and yes, we've seen the first Nigerian, that is Offiong, step her foot on that flight to Paris for the Olympic Games. And yes, coming up, it is another Nigerian, that is Fatima Bello, up against the Cameroonian, the one and only, the star, long-time queen of table tennis in Africa, that is Sarah Hanffou.
Well, back into the action here. Another semi-final, yet we have got so far the very first Olympian, and we are getting the second one from this game. The umpire calls for the game to start from Nigeria. This side, Bello Fatima, after taking on Kino in the quarterfinals, playing Sarah from Cameroon. Sarah with the service there. A little bit of what we are witnessing as a pendulum service. A lot of pressure on table number one, as it is the only table to display all these serious matches, and Sarah ready to receive any service by Fatima. Oh, she tries to place her the farthest point of her forehand there, and she spins the ball right into the net. Bello Fatima to serve. A little bit of push there by both players, and Sarah starts off again with that top spin. The backhand doesn't touch the tables, giving 2 points away to the Nigerian. Its ball was going off the table. Yes, point is declared to the Nigerian. That powerful forehand that the Nigerians are showing, not bothering this player at all. Yes, we're getting back into action here. This is the semi-final between Bello Fatima and Sarah from Cameroon. She likes to start off again, but Bello Fatima is being quite more cautious there. Yes, that forehand by Sarah there to try to reduce the difference between her and and Bello. We already have the winner from the other side, that is Offiong. And now, yes, and now Bello Fatima is trying to seal a ticket to France. Service by Bello. Side spin service there. Oh, very good top spin there by Sarah down the line there. What a semi-final to have a game point 2 here. Oh, very unique there with the placement of the service. That creativity is increasing here on table number 1. Sarah there giving a very special service. However, it will be very, very historic if he makes that kind of comeback all the way from 10-2 to our win. Let's read and watch. Oh, and Bello Fatima seals a very fast set
by 11-3 win against that is Fatimo Sarah Hanffou. 1 minute water break. Well, that is called Shegun for you, Shegun Toriola. Right on the bench of Fatimo. Bello looking at sending a second player to Paris, France, for the for the Olympic Games 2024 Paris. Careful play here. Oh, Sarah Hanffou looks at the coach, wondering what could be going wrong. That was a heavy backspin. Flash. Worried by Sarah Hanffou. Yes, throws it back to her. Yes, Bello trying to place it down the line, but there we are, destabilizing Fatimo. Bello's forehand, and yes, he currently in the lead with 2 points. Nigeria already having 1 player in the Olympics.
That forehand there by Sarah, rather Bello Fatima, coming in handy as one of her tools she has in the armory. Table tennis armory there, trying to push in there. Oh, round the net, touches the edge.
Yes, Shegun Toriola on the bench. Oh, right in the elbow. Beautiful deceptive service here by Sarah Hanffou, and yes, it looked like it was a chop service, yet it was completely dead service. Chops it, balloons it in there. Good opportunity for Sarah Hanffou to clearly go full smash. 5 is the score. Fatima in grey and maroon, black and blue and green. Sorry, Hanffou. Bello stretching Sarah Hanffou. Oh, right time, right place, proper placement by Fatima Bello. Leveling up the score to 5 points apiece. Net service. Fatima was already celebrating.
Seals yet another crucial and important point there, trying to prevent her from getting a lead in the Sarah with the service there. Jello Fatima there with the service, a little bit of a side swing there, and the attack on the forehand. Hanffou Sarah there failing to put the ball back onto the table. It was a very powerful forehand there with some spin in it.
Power forehand at diagonal to Fatima Bello. She seemed like she was caught out of nowhere.
That pendulum service there by Sarah Hanffou there, trying to get more creative to secure the win. Trying those top spins from below the table, trying to be cautious as well, not using too much energy. And the caution there. She really tries to fight to get back into the game. However, very good comeback there by Bello. Oh, the placement there by Sarah, exceptional. Misjudged by Fatima. She thought probably she was going to put it onto her backhand there. Celebration here by Sarah, quite aggressive as well. She knows that this is a very crucial point. This match secures you the ticket to Paris.
Sarah with the serve. Oh, she's tried to rush for a finisher here. And yes, just slams the ball right onto the net.
Seals the very first set for herself and making it a 1-1. It started off quite well there for Fatima. She shows some bit of emotion there to the coach, telling her, I'm trying to push the balls back onto the table. However, the spins from Sarah are quite heavy there. And yes, we are getting, then also Sarah receiving advice from the coach there, telling her, thank you for that advice. I'm trying those spins from under the table. Some are catching the table, others are stopping in the net. It is 1-1. Sarah with 1, together with Fatima Bello 1. The scores are even here. It's going to be more entertaining in the next set. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification button to keep you updated. Coach Day2 there giving Sarah the advice. Sorry, I've just been corrected. That is Shagun Toriola, national coach. two Nigerians on to the semi-finals. The first Nigerian sealed the win, and now Bello Fatima is looking forward to securing, yes, the ticket as well, to have two Nigerians as Olympians to Paris. Yes.
Ooh, that powerful, quick, fast forehand. Yes, to be honest, I lost clear sight of where that ball passed. Sarah Hanffou with a number of fans here. Oh, Sarah Hanffou clearly with a 4 points difference here, taking all the 4 points from Fatima Bello's service as well as her services. Yes, Fatima looking at putting a point on her set. Point winning streak is going on. A beautiful pendulum reverse spin service. Tomahawk service well read by Fatima. He just flicks it right back to her backhand to put a score on her scoreboard. Oh, half long service looked quite loaded with the back spin, slow.
Some nice side spin there on the service and the placement after that. However, when she tried to spin that ball on the side, went straight off the table. Sarah with the service there. And this time round it wasn't that fast, trying to get a little bit more creative there. It was a slow service and it has gained her straight. .5 points difference between Bello Fatima and Sarah Hanffou. Yes, and she increases the difference anytime soon. Now we might be seeing a winner of the Africa Olympics qualifiers. Yes, and by the winner we mean those going straight to the finals, and they will secure their tickets to the Eiffel Higher. To be honest, I've been seeing Bello Fatima in this very tournament securing very many comebacks, and it is very possible for her to go. However, a fighting spirit by Sarah there. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there. Quite deceptive by Bello Fatima. I don't know what caused that as well. Everyone was a bit surprised, but yes, in Fatima's heart, a little bit of a smile there. She has taken on another point. However, Sarah seals the second set of herself. She has 2, and Bello Fatima has 1. Yes, the pressure is increasing for Bello Fatima. It is. We have only seen this kind of pressure and emotion on her face. That was at the quarterfinals of the yes, I was saying that was the quarterfinals of the Africa Cup where she was eliminated. However, yes, Sarah has come for the Africa Olympics qualifiers.
Yes, 1 minute break. Water break after that is the end of the game. And yes, Sarah Hanffou currently with 2 sets on her scoreboard. On the other side, Fatima Bello, who is currently on your screen together with her coach Shegun Toriola, a multi-Olympian as well as an African champion with a couple of accolades on her back. Yes, there are quite many for me to remember, but yes, he is a legend in this sport. 2 Sarah Hanffou, 1 Fatima Bello in sets. And just like we said earlier, whoever wins this game writes a name on the ticket to Paris.
The scream shown by Sarah from the very beginning till now, apart from the very first set where she lost. Yes, the coach cheers her on again as she takes 2 more important points here. Sarah Hanffou with the service here.
Sarah Hanffou traveling so fast here. 4-1. And yes, she is already at an advantage. She has 2 sets against 1. Oh. Quite heavy underspin from Fatima Bello. Oh, beautiful placement here by Fatima Bello. Yes, sends it straight to Sarah's forehand. Oh, the long service there, quite spinny and falling out. It requires her to step a little bit far more to attack that ball. Fatima here closing in the gap, and right here we think it's only 1 point difference. Oh, beautiful placement. Wondering what could have happened to Sarah Hanffou right now. She seems quite tensed. Left and right, checking out Fatima Bello's footwork. And yes, she catches her in a position where she actually wasn't expecting the ball to come. And yes, the lead is on again. Two points ahead. Fatima Bello, Sarah Hanffou 5-7. Fatima spreading her arms while looking at the coach, wondering why that ball didn't actually touch the table. Fatima relying most of her energy on the service now. 6-8, Sarah Fatima. Here is that one particular service that Sarah has been sending to Fatima, and yes, it has given Fatima Bello a couple of hard time to return. Probably it is the same service again. Oh, it actually changes, and yes, already has put in the second last set for her. Shall we see Sarah Hanffou increase? Oh, Fatimo in the right place at the right time. Slams it back to Sarah Hanffou. Safe play, ladies game, but yes, safe play also has its own disadvantages because it's that time of high pressure, and yes, you're trying to be careful with each and every ball, trying to chop it carefully, but there we are, right in the net. Ooh, Fatimo here reducing it to 1 point difference. Pressure game for Sarah, especially after leading by 4 points. That service again comes in. Yes, it's a reverse pendulum service. Here we are. Sarah Hanffou. Sarah Hanffou, yes, with the third set on our scoreboard. On the other side, Fatimo Bello still having one that she actually won as the first. Yes, Sarah Hanffou. 3 sets. Fatimo apparently has 1 set on her scoreboard, which she actually won when the game had just started. ITTF-Africa Paris 2024 Olympic qualifiers, and yes, we are live in BK Arena, right in the heart of Rwanda, Kigali, and yes, we are here until tomorrow. The game you are watching right now is the semi-final, the second semi-final. Yes, Nigeria already has 1 athlete in Paris, that is Offiong, who just beat Gasi Fodwa, and they are looking at sending a second athlete, but Cameroonian Sarah Hanffou also wants that trip to Eiffel Tower.
Oh, the placement there, a little bit of around the net there by Bello Fatima. Oh,
Beautiful PTR from Sarah Hanffou. Yes, she spreads those arms in celebration, and yes, it is a beautiful point here. Especially she saves 2 wide forehands. Sarah Hanffou, impressive performance from a 2-time Olympian. And yes, looking at going to Olympics for the 3rd time according to her Instagram bio data.
Bello's Fatima to receive the service. That's just 2 points ahead here. That good service, very short there at the edge, and that is Bello's forehand. A little bit deceptive there by the 2-time Olympian. Oh, she doesn't even get a glimpse of that. Very nice play there by Bello Fatima. The placement level and creativities have just increased by these 2 players. Bello Fatima can't afford to lose this game, as it is 4-2. Yes, the placements seem to be doing just fine for her. Sarah Hanffou has realized the mistake that she has been doing. They have just been moving her from left to right, left to right. She tries the placement as well. securing yet another important point. Oh, 4 hands there by Sarah. And she secures what we are seeing as a very small comeback there, trying to reduce the gap between her and Bello Fatima. Remember, we already have 2 Nigerians in the semi-final, and the other Nigerian has sealed her ticket straight to Paris. That is none other than
Offiong.
Oh.
That powerful forehand down the line, and yes, she clenches the fist and says, I am the queen here. I must be in Paris. Fires it down the line. Fatima properly stretched, but far from reach. 5 points apiece. Carefully attacks that one. Shouts Chole Chole yo 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 while looking at the coach. Quite impressed, and yes, look at those her fans.
All the way from 5-2 to 6-5. What a good comeback there by the Cameroonian.
And yes, that had to force coach Shegun Toriola to call for a timeout. Fatima Bello definitely struggling here. The pressure so high. Pressure here of writing that their names on the Olympics 2024 in Paris. The name has to be written on the ticket tonight, and none of these players can risk losing here because they will have to go through another round robin to choose the 3rd best player. Yes, here it is a break it or make it. Sarah Hanffou, Cameroon, with 3 sets on her scoreboard, 6 points. Fatima Bello, 1 set on her scoreboard and 5 points.
Bello. Fatima here with the service. The movement to make those 4 hands from below there. Not just the experience, but the technique, very exceptional by, that is none other than Sarah Hanffou. However, the 3rd spin went straight off the table. A little bit of a side spin there to get an advantage of a whole point, having a crowd of over 1,000 people cheering her on as she is about to seal her name. Very good play there as she's giving in a little bit of a scream there to cheer herself on as she takes a 2-point advantage there. What an inspiration to the people that she is playing for they are cheering her on quite as loud as possible. Bello Fatima with the service. The deceptive service there by Fatima.
It is this moment where you have got to focus on each and every point. Kill those eyes that are looking at the Eiffel Tower already. Sarah Hanffou. Gap closed in already. 8-all. She finds a remedy to that service. Yes, just throws it right back to Sarah Hanffou.
The umpire notices a fault in the service there by Fatima, rather Sarah, and a reserve is required. levels the score there to make it 9-9. However, she just needs 2 more points to secure a ticket to Paris. Every player trying to be as careful as they can get. Oh, second, third top spin. Backhand there, the fourth spin.
Looks like a drill here. Sarah Hanffou with the forehands. Fatima Bello right there waiting for her to send those balls and blocks them right back to her. That moment when you think you are almost, well, I'm out of words here. The game is quite intense.
Just a little bit of an advantage there. The first advantage from the game point. 11-10. Bello with the service. Oh, she takes on yet another set there. And it is 2-3. Bello Fatima having the 2. And Sarah Hanffou having the 3.
ربي فضلك يا حسان. هاو بحذايا الدارة والغاز والضوء ما همش بحذايا بحذايا. فهمتني؟ ها؟ أها. لا احنا في كي قال لي يكمل الغدوة وما نلحقوا يروح بعض النهار. فهمت؟ أما أنتو كاع حسن فهمت؟ اليوم كلمني حسان يوصل خويا يبلغ هو ما زاد تصور زاد سنه جديد نيابه عنهم يسلموا.
We go back into the game there as a very intense full game here as Bello Fatima has 2 points, rather 2 sets, and Sarah Hanffou having all the 3 to herself. A 1 set advantage to Sarah Hanffou. And Bello starts off. A little bit of side spin there. Chops it right into the net. Sarah with those plentiful backhands there to seal first evening there of the 6th set. Best of 7, fast to reach to the first 4 sets. Looks at the coach there, trying to tell them that the pressure and the speed are increasing here. Hanffou with the service there. Every player trying to be as careful as they can get. The backhands there, but
Impressive player. Checking out the backhands, checking out the forehands. That's footwork. And yes, the defense and the offensiveness here being put to 100% test. Yes. Oh! Sarah Hanffou here. Yes, she serves that one Fatima Bello had actually given up on that, thinking she cannot stretch out. But well, it is the Paris ticket at stake. Break the arm, save the ticket.
She saved 7 of those balls. What an impressive play. The transition from backhand to forehand and back to the backhand again by Sarah Hanffou and Bello Fatima. Very impressive there to secure another point to reduce the scoreline difference there by Bello Fatima. Fight to the ticket. A little bit of luck there as for Bello Fatima as Sarah spins it right into the net. Fast spin forehand there by Sarah, the two-time Olympian, according to the description she gave straight onto her Instagram page there. Bello Fatima in anticipation of another service to win. Oh, the forehands there by Bello Fatima. Sarah securing another crucial point. A big shout, yes, and she's gaining very many spectators and supporters there.
The number of shots here, I keep losing count. I mean, are they playing for the fans? Are they playing for the ticket? Impressive performance here. Yes, the ticket is at stake. None of the players willing to risk playing the round robin for the third place. Oh yes, she plays if they are high balls. Yes, she chops them right back. She cannot risk losing the point because the gap between her and Sarah Hanffou was quite big. 2 points now. Oh, too carefully. Well traveled by Fatimo. Yes, gap reduced by 1 point here. 6-5. Oh, the intensity. The fans very happy. Sarah Hanffou's fans excited, cheering on to her. Net ball patiently comes and flushes that one right back. And there we are, it is 16 again. Shall we see Fatima Bello come all the way to catch up again? The intensity here, Fatima Bello feeling the heat right now. It requires a lot of focus, a lot of eyesight, and yes,
anytime soon here.
1 game point saved, 17. I believe this is the right time to call for a timeout. And yes, the timeout is served. That ticket as well is served.
And
we are going to Paris. The third time Sarah Hanffou will be proceeding to Paris. Carries the player, the athlete, and yes, the excitement, the enjoyment, celebration here. Yes, she qualifies for the Olympics 2024 right in Paris. Yes, I cannot wait for that selfie at the Eiffel Tower. Sarah Hanffou saves the ticket to Paris. On the other hand, for Bello, a little bit disappointed, but yes, she still has a chance for a round robin coming, and she'll have a long way to travel to write a name again on her ticket. Well, congratulations, Sarah Hanffou. Yes, she gets that racket, and yes, smash us to the Olympics. Yes, that smash says that we are going to Paris. And yes, I cannot wait for selfie while Sarah Hanffou is at the Eiffel Tower. ITTF-Africa Olympic qualifiers. Sarah Hanffou. Ticket has her name already. She is in Paris for the third time. Yes, the excitement, as you can see her bending. It was quite an intense game. Yes, we cannot wait to see Sarah Hanffou in